I'm hoping to do a master's degree in graphic design and communications.
I'd like to go to Central St Martin's to do fine art.
Fashion illustration.
Animation.
Graphic design.
Film studies.
I want to do visual communications.
Not decided yet.
There's so many different types of ways of learning.
It's the coolest thing you could do in it, really.
I think it's because it's such a wide variety of different subjects.
You get a lot more freedom.
It's fun work. I enjoy what I'm doing.
Quite eccentric, individual, I suppose you could say that. I don't know, dreadlocks.
A really fun person is really cool, like myself.
Skinny jeans and crazy hair and stuff like that.
I don't know, probably a lot of tattoos and piercings.
They normally have bits of paint splattered over them, like myself.
I think there's a kind of a perception of a typical art student, but I don't think there is.
I think art and design brings different personalities to the table. The college I'm looking at the moment, my main college is Chelsea.
London College of Fashion is my first choice.
I'm focusing more on film schools.
I've looked at like the big London ones like LCF, St Martin's or stuff like that, but that's because they've got such a good reputation.
Went to Bristol, so I've been looking at that, but apart from that I want to look at all the varieties of unis that do animations.
I like the look of places like Manchester. Glasgow looks quite cool.
I think social life's quite a good thing to look for in a university because you've got to enjoy it.
Sex, drugs and rock and roll.
I'm looking at everything really because I don't want to go to a place that's really good for the course but really bad social life.
I've lived near the coast for 20 years of my life, so I do really want to kind of move to a city somewhere with a bit more kind of vibrancy, more diversity in culture and kind of just a lot more people.
I wouldn't want to go to a boring place where you just sit in your halls all the time.
To be able to meet people that have the same mind as me, that want to be creative.
You want to get a good job out of university, so the main thing probably is the reputation.
I think it's how hard you work as a student rather than where you're based, sort of thing.
I get the sense that people feel art courses are a bit of a cop-out, and it's always like, oh, you're rubbish everything else, choose art.
Most people think art courses and all that are DOS lessons and they're very easy to do, so pick up a camera and film something or something like that, whereas they don't realise the pre-production work that goes behind it, which is actually a lot of work and stuff, so it's a lot harder than it first appears.
It's not as easy as drawing, you know, there's a lot more to it.
People think of them as like just lazy, laid-back courses. People find out at university if you go with the, I suppose the thoughts of, oh, this is going to be a really easy time because it's art and I can just kind of like put a few marks on a piece of paper and get a good degree out of it. They're wrong.
I do think you should take it more seriously because we're the ones like designing all these signs that they're reading and all the advertisements they see on telly and that, so I think art and design, if people don't like it, well, it's part of their life if they know it or not.
I have to go and get on my coach now, otherwise I'm going to be left in Islington and have to walk home.